Hi everyone. Let's look at the Samsung Galaxy S22 and Google Pixel 6. Let's compare the Samsung Galaxy S22 and the Google Pixel 6 to see which is the superior phone for you. I'm simply going to touch on a few topics in a very brief and to the point manner. I'm talking about the hardware and software design, as well as the cameras, so let's start with the design. The S22 is a significantly smaller phone than the Pixel 6. The Pixel 6 is a lot bigger and maybe a trifle wider than the Pixel 5, with rounded-off edges that curve from the sides. I remarked in my review that it might be the right size for practically everyone. The Pixel 6 is bigger and perhaps a trifle wider, with rounded edges that flow from the sides to the back of the phone, and it feels like most Android flagships these days. The S22 has flat edges and a considerably smaller footprint, which I like, but it is a slightly thicker phone in terms of in-hand feel and comfortability, albeit not by much. In this case, the S22 is victorious. I simply believe that it is a far superior phone to use with one hand. Don't get me wrong, the flat sides make it easier to hold the phone one-handed. Both phones, in my opinion, are attractive. But from afar the Pixel 6 has a more unique look to it. Samsung's design on the S22 looks a lot like the S21, which is kind of dated at this point. The Pixel 6 has a horizontal camera bar, which I think makes the phone look nicer. However, both phones have a variety of color options, which is excellent. However, if you want more color options, you may go to channel-sponsored brand and get a skin for anyone. Also, if you want a truly distinctive look, they have new leather skins or tear-down skins available. When it comes to performance, the Galaxy S22 uses Qualcomm's latest CPU, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, but Google went the Apple route and created their own chip called Google Tensor, which is a mix of quick and efficient. To simplify things, if you're a mobile gamer or need a processor that just keeps on pushing, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 is the better choice. But if you want a well-balanced processor that can get you through the day while still powering most apps and playing some games, the Google Tensor is a good option. But to be honest, I use both phones and the performance difference between them is probably less than 10% in real-world usage. You and the average consumer will not find that even the 120 Hz for the S22 and the 90 Hz for the Pixel 6 are almost negligible to most consumers. Don't get me wrong. When scrolling social media or switching apps, both are very fast and smooth. Since this section talks about phone hardware, I think are also very important. It won't be too long now, but I think it's worth noting that the Pixel 6 is certainly better than the S22 in this comparison. The S22 sounds a bit louder but lacks the bass and richness of the Pixel 6. So, if you like listening to music or watching videos on your mobile phone, you can enjoy it on your Pixel 6 versus the S22. Battery life is about the same depending on what you do with your cell phone. Regardless of the currently enabled or disabled setting, both phones are set to Full HD Plus with the highest refresh rate possible. So it's 120 Hz on the S22 and 90 Hz on the Pixel 6, and in the test, Pixel 6 is about an hour and a half longer than about S22. Anyway, you need to reach for the Pixel 6 here. If you enjoy this video, don't forget to press the subscribe button. Thank you for visiting. Yes, see you next time.